I'm building the Minecraft world that I've always dreamed of. Now, how am I doing that, you may ask? Well, I've set a few rules for myself. Rule number one, play one Minecraft day, just 20 minutes every day for an entire year. Rule number two, don't miss a single day. Rule number three, document that journey. So, new uploads on YouTube every day, 20-minute uploads every day. And then a few additional rules we've added. We are, of course, grabbing 1 melon for every subscriber gained throughout this series, as well as writing down one lucky entry on our infamous wall of subscribers, which I'll mention how you get on that in just a second. But I do want to say, this is day 172 of our challenge, and look at this sky we got going on, just a beauty. But to get on that wall of subscribers, pretty simple, subscribe. And if you want an additional chance, like the video, hype the video, and comment letting me know you did so. Now, I do have a few tasks that I want to attend to for the day. And I did actually end up upgrading this a bit. So I upgraded this fencing area right here, and I think it's looking much nicer. So, to continue our upgrades, I do want to upgrade this path and make it so it goes all the way around. I know it's a bit of a tight squeeze right here, and I don't quite love that I did that to myself. I don't know why exactly I did that to myself, but it's a little late to worry about that. So, we're going to fix this up. We're going to do what we can to, upgrade this a bit, make it look a little nicer, make it match our other paths that we got going on over there. And, yeah, then I want to get into our next build as soon as possible, to be honest. I am very excited for our next build. I think I'm going to go with a house for myself. I don't know. I think after tearing down the starter house, we need a house for ourselves. And we don't have a house for ourselves, clearly. We've been living out of an inventory storage room for basically the entirety of this challenge. Even with our starter house, like we never, I genuinely don't think we ever actually used it. So that's kind of why I don't feel as bad about removing the starter house. I mean, we really never used it. It was not the best looking, and like I said, it was kind of just there for show, and the show wasn't pretty, I'll say that. And I think like having this down here and having some bushes around, like this is looking much nicer. The only problem is this is where we're sleeping, so we got to fix that problem. And we also got to write down, of course, one lucky subscriber, which we will get to by the end of this challenge, or the end of this day, that is, not the end of this challenge. And the rule with the wall of subscribers is, if I don't write down one subscriber, actually not true. I will write down one subscriber every day. If I don't grab a melon for every subscriber, that's the rule. We'll have to delete this world. Do I want to delete this world? Absolutely not. Do I have any gravel? Absolutely not. So we're not going to use gravel in this part of the path. That's okay. Nobody's got to know. It's just a secret between me and you. Do we have any andesite? We have no andesite either. No andesite? We're out of blocks. We're genuinely out of blocks. I think like I need to terraform this mountain. We'll get some more building blocks there when we get to that. But like I said, I plan on building a house very soon. And I also plan on building a creeper farm, but we're going to do that on live stream. I'm committed to that. I don't know when I'll get around to that, so the live stream part itself is set in stone, yes. When? We are yet to decide that. So let's go ahead and upgrade this a bit. And I forgot we need stairs. I'm not using slabs. I don't know why I grabbed slabs. I made that mistake over here once. We're not making that mistake again. Let's go grab ourselves some stairs. We need stairs for this. No more of these slabs going down. And maybe actually we could use some stone. I know we haven't in the past, like really. But why not throw a little bit of stone in there? I don't think it could hurt. I mean, it's not going to be exactly matching like every path. Like they're all a little slightly different. Like some of them might be missing 1 or 2 blocks here or there. Like we got andesite over here, and we got it over there. We don't have gravel over here. Who knows? who knows? Who cares? It looks nice, nevertheless, and that's all that matters. So let's go ahead and do this. And fill this in with some stairs. And a little mix and match of some other blocks at the same time. Because why not? Who doesn't love a good path? It's nice, it's relaxing. It makes the village look much cooler, I will say that. So it's kind of a necessary thing. Now, is it the most enjoyable of tasks? Probably not, but it's necessary, like I said. So let's get this done as soon as possible so we could start planning out what we're going to do for our house. We need to get a good amount of blocks for that. So let's try and do our best to do that. And I'm running low on blocks that I want to use here. Do I have cobblestone? I do. So let's get some cobblestone in here. And that looks good enough. See, look how much better that looks already compared to just having the grass. Like that looks worlds better. I will say that. Now, for our house, like I said, I have a plan on the block palette I'd like to use. Do we have any of that block? No. And when you see me grab this block, you're going to be questioning it because we haven't used this block just yet. Oh, we have. Okay, so it's some of this. I'll spoil a little bit. It's some of this. We're going to need some of this. Dark oak. That's our plan. We're going to need some dark oak, and we're going to need some spruce. And then we're also going to need deep slate, which we look like we have a good amount of deep slate. But we are going to need probably more dark oak. I plan on building a massive house for myself. I mean, I am the Melon King himself, you know, I need a massive house. And I also planned on doing something yesterday with vines. To be completely honest, I lost track of what I was doing with that yesterday. I'm like 0% sure. Like I'd have to go rewatch the video. And I did rewatch the video. And clearly I wasn't watching it with the right mindset because I have no idea what I was doing yesterday. No idea. But besides the point. This is sometimes why 20 minutes could be good, sometimes why 20 minutes could be bad. You know, like maybe it's a good thing I forgot what I was doing, but maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe it was something really cool and I should be working on it. But let's grab some of these bad boys. Let's grab some bone meal. We have bone meal in here. We got one. That's something, I guess. Grab some bone meal and let's go bone meal up some trees. And actually, I didn't even think about this. But like, I was planning on building a custom tree here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area yet. So let me know in the comments what you think I should do with this area. But I will say, this is the perfect spot to farm some trees. We're in the safety. We got light. We got a nice view around us. I mean, like, look at this. This world from day one until now has grown immensely. I think no matter what, if I love it or don't love it, which I would say I love it, you know, I don't think there's a single build in this world where I'm like, I regret making that. There's definitely some where I'm like, I would change a good amount of that, and I just don't want to spend too much time going back and fixing all of it because, like I said, we're only allowed 20 minutes here, so it's not a lot of time. You don't have all the room in the world to go ahead and remake all your builds, you know, and yes, you can, but at the same point, like, I want this world to grow. I want it to be massive. I want it to be the coolest looking world around. And to do that, well, we can't spend too much time on any specific build. That kind of, not that it, like, takes away, because, like, don't get me wrong, like, removing that starter base was definitely necessary, and I completely forgot to, replace those blocks, so let me go ahead and do that. We also... I don't like dark oak because dark oak sometimes, like, you have to tear the leaves down because sometimes you're not going to get your saplings back that you put into it. And now that I think of it, maybe we should go towards the iron farm and do this. That could be a good idea just because maybe we could get some iron. But let me grab some blocks. I believe we just need 3. And let's go fix that. Oh, that's our other bird. He's sitting in the boat. I lost him yesterday, and I was like, where the heck did he go? Was that yesterday or 2 days ago? Don't really know, to be honest. Let's make sure our iron farm is working as well. And, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm not going to say it. It's not working. It's not working. Stay away from that pink sheep. Don't make me try and hit him on accident just because you're selfish and don't want to go down so low. I don't even want your iron because I think we have a good amount in here. But it has to start working. How the heck did this get undone? This has something to do with it. And how that happened, I have no idea. To be completely honest, I have no idea. How did that happen? And what? How? I'm genuinely confused. What went on here? There's missing blocks here. It almost looks like the world was corrupted in a sense. How did that happen? I'm genuinely confused. Now we know why the iron farm wasn't working. And like I said, I'm at a loss for words. I don't that never happened for me. I don't know when that would have happened. That must have been some kind of like corruption in the world or something, because that definitely wasn't me. I would have never done that. I would have never done that. And I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for words here. And I don't know what we need. We need we're using jungle, I believe, maybe spruce. We might have used spruce in there. And if you're wondering why I'm not using my elytra to get around, it's because one, it's low on life right now, and two, we are also like genuinely out of fireworks. And we don't have a creeper farm, like I said, and we don't have any gunpowder as well. So two big issues. And we were using spruce, right? That's spruce. Yes, good thing I grabbed the spruce. I was thinking we weren't using spruce for a second, but I was like, wait a second, I feel like I remembered using spruce. And I was correct. So, like I said, no clue how this happened, but we need to fix this for sure. And we need a fence as well, it looks like. And, why exactly? No, don't shave that log. Ah, man, this is tough. Can I get over here? I can if I parkour. Oh yeah, that was so difficult. And we need this. No, we don't need that. We need this. Replace that. We need this. And then we also need a fence right there. So let's get ourselves a fence. And we got... Perfect. Let's get ourselves a fence. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, they go all the way down to the bottom. Okay. So we need more fences. We need 2 more fences. Let me get 2 more fences, please. Okay. So that looks good. That's now good. And this should operate fine now. And let's just make sure down here it's working. We have more iron than I ever could have imagined. I will say that. Now, why was it not working? How did that happen? No idea. But I'm not even going to bother. Let's put a fence here. Let's not put a fence there. Let's put a fence. Let's put a fence there. That's rough. All right. So, back to what we were doing. I'm surprised this dark oak tree didn't grow on its own by now. I kind of planted it, got lost, and yeah, you didn't want to save me some bone meal over here? Oh, that's a big one. Nice. Like I said, let's make sure we get all the leaves on here, though, because I do want all of these saplings back. We don't have many to work with, and if I lose them, I got 12 fireworks and a dream. And that dream will most likely not come true with 12 fireworks, because I remember this was pretty far in that direction. That direction. So let's hope that we get enough here. And I just saw an apple drop. I didn't realize you could get apples from dark oak. I thought it was only oak trees. I know you can't get them from spruce and birch trees. I don't think you could get apples from, but I did not know you could get them from dark oak. But I guess it makes sense because it's oak, but it's darker, you know? So it's still an oak tree. But it's not an apple tree. But thank you very much for the apple. I'll be eating that. Why don't I do that? And we also need some of our good old pumpkin pie. Very different sorts of food. I will say, I don't think I've ever once in my life, I actually can confidently say this. I know I've never once in my life used pumpkin pie as my main source of food in any Minecraft world I've ever played in. And I've also never really built like a jungle village. So this is, once again, a very unique world. I mean, much different than anything I've ever really done in the past. I have to say that. And I've also never uploaded on YouTube on any of my Minecraft worlds. So it really is. It really is a different type of challenge. But let me know. Let me know what you're thinking about this challenge. How are you enjoying this challenge? How's it going? You know, on the other side of things, like watching this world grow from day one. Those of you, especially who have watched from day one, like I have to say, like myself, like I'm shocked at the progress we've made. I really am. I truly am just in awe of like what we've been able to build in this world so far with just 20 minutes a day. And I do have to say it's looking awfully nice, especially now that I cut some trees down back there. Like you get the sky behind it. Like that looks pretty nice to me. Like let me just give you, like, look at that. Let me just give you a little tour if you haven't had one yet. Like I feel like this is some lush vibes back here. This is usually like, this is like my main goal of any Minecraft world. Like this scene right here. Like I know the build at the end of it isn't the best. I obviously could do something better with that, but it is an iron farm, so I'm very limited in the block selection I can use and what I can do with it. But like especially like looking this way, like this is like, I mean, look at that. That's like picturesque to me. I love it. These shaders do it perfect justice. They're photon shaders for those of you that are wondering. Resource packs, if you're wondering what resource packs, honestly, I'll give you a tour. Why don't I? A lot of people ask this a lot of the time. I have a lot of different ones that I don't use over here that maybe I used in the past as well. But we have glowing ores. This is what makes the iron and stuff glow. We have connected textures, so that's what makes the glass look connected. 3D ladders, pretty basic, pretty simple there. Fancy crops, which I'll show you in a second. That's what makes the wheat and the potatoes look different. Dramatic skies, obviously. I mean, you got to go with those. It just looks sick. And better leaves. I mean, I don't do much with the resource packs or texture packs, I'm calling, but that's the better crops. As you can see, the wheat grows too tall, and honestly, I've played with it for so long now that like I feel like I'd see regular wheat crops grow, and I think like they're not fully grown yet. Like it would just look off to me. And I think that one, for how small of a thing it is, especially those of you that like, you know, doing like big farms, and those of you that like adding like this lush vibe, like the leaves and those crops, the better crops and everything, the fancy crops, those two texture packs alone will do your world justice. And some shaders. Obviously, you need some shaders in there. I can't imagine playing Minecraft without shaders at this point. Like, I think the first thing I did when I got my new computer was load up Minecraft and instantly spend like, it was so simple, but I made it so difficult. I spent like 3 hours trying to download some shaders. I could not figure it out, and I was so frustrated. I'm like, the only reason I bought this computer was I wanted to play Minecraft with some really cool shaders. And also, I did want to play with Distant Horizons. That's something that I want to get added. You know, like I feel like just looking out there and being able to see like more of the world, like that would do a lot of justice as well to like some of our builds and just the overall scale of this village as well. Like I think something like that definitely helps, and I just never was able to figure that out. I was never able to figure out Distant Horizons. If you got a solution for me, or if you could maybe spit out some common issues that happen with that. Like I don't know, I couldn't get it to work properly. Either my computer would crash every time I loaded it up. I don't know, there was just so much going on with it. Maybe I'll try it again. I'll give it another shot. Keep me to that. I'll keep my word. But we are running a little low on time right now, so let me just we'll finish digging up this tree. And then we spent like a minute on resource packs, so that gives us about an extra minute to work with, but I don't want to go any bit over our time because we've done that enough. And it is my challenge, you know. I do make the rules around here, but you gotta stick to the rules. If you don't stick to the rules, what's a challenge? Like, you ever load up a Minecraft realm and the one guy who's got op just starts teleporting, or, you know, like, flies back to get his stuff because he died somewhere in the lava in the nether or something. He's got to go get his stuff. Like, that kind of just ruins things, you know. And that's why rules are rules. That's why people, you know, set rules. They set guidelines, because it's like, when you follow the rules, it feels so much better. But let's go ahead, and of course, at the end of every day, we have to write down one lucky entry to our wall of subscribers. So let's get that on there. And let me just pull it up. For today, we have JJams-R5U. Welcome to the wall of subscribers. You're officially a legend, and it is the end of day 172. And if you made it this far in the video, comment bone meal. That's the first thing I saw, and I will see you tomorrow for day 173. Make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and hype the video.